All right. Let's see what we can get done. Let us see. How are we doing on the old robot stakes? Headphones are turned off. That's always a good start. We always like to have operational headphones. It's never a bad thing. It seems to be working. Okay. Now then, Bevy PRs. Okay, we need to keep count this time. Oh, I was looking at this earlier. So this one related 11995, but there was also 9626. Six nine four one and 10064. There's a lot of async PRs around this kind of thing about using Tokyo and async IO. Once we remove non-send data from the world. I think certainly was it this one that got merged, or was it this one that got merged? This one got merged. September 26, 2023, as opposed to this one in August 30, 2023. Oh, no, not this one. This one in February 20 of this year. Um, hmm. Okay, so backlog cleanup. Closing due to inactivity. Noting the existence of $11,995 and the merge of $9626. At this stage, it seems there are sufficient PRs tracking this and related async issues. not to open a further issue. Oh, yeah, this stuff. I'm not sure what to do about that, to be honest. I guess that's one closed. 9 to go. Down to 4:30. Woo. They got to get to 4:21, assuming no one opens any more PRs. Okay. I wasn't sure about prompt type specialization. I'm going to have to think about that. Implemented support for creating a render service from a canvas or screen canvas. Was a bug? Hey, Static, how you doing? Thanks very much. I guess you're probably on your way to bed, right? Wait, what? Why is Woodstone gifting sub to Fuzzy? Well, thank you very much. That's very nice of you, but I was completely out of the blue. You should buy a chair. Buy a chair. Okay, have a good sleep, Static. Thanks for checking in. You slept meant to say hi. Buy a chair. Um, Hi. I heard you went. Did I hear you went well? Woodstone, I hope you're feeling better. Okay. Tilly, you're allowed to go and sleep on his bed, but do not steal that from him, or he will get very annoyed with you. Kind of dying voice is gone? Harsh, man. Harsh. My partner's not that well either, actually. That funny change of season thing that tends to hit people. Okay, 9 to go. Implemented support for creating a render surface from a canvas or off-screen canvas. I don't recognize this contributor, but that was a while ago. So how was it received? Out of my area of expertise. Need some testing. Rebased. Holding off until 6256. And 6256 was what? Closed. Rationale in 8278. We've got to follow the chain. Trying to do big game jam and barely able to sit in your chair. Oh, don't, man. That just doesn't sound good. I didn't realize Beaks was running his jam right now. I haven't kept up. But yeah, don't push it too hard, man. Potentially allows Bevy to run as a web worker. What? But that's still a work in progress. Where was the rationale? Okay. Closing due to inactivity and seemingly lack of consensus. Um, uh, It's okay, you're in a team with Mr. Zombie. He didn't push to Origin. What? How dare he? Poor, poor get etiquette from the zombie. How much time has it got left? Um, lots of reorganization and refactoring happening in the render space at the moment, likely to have significant bit rot. Might have been so I can rest with no issues. He's big on the self care. Absolutely. Still got like 6 days left. What's the theme? Yeah, likely to have significant bit rot. So, yeah, close with comment. So that's 2, leaving 8. Okay. Name is teaching. Oh, I think I heard something about that. Maybe I heard you say something about that. Teach the player something. Cool. Implement batched query support. Oh, okay. Controversial. Well, that's not likely to get merged from 2022. Only dense queries are accelerated currently. Fixes 1990. Batch DCS query. This was opened in 2021. Damn. PR is finally here. See what this looks like. Yeah. Deserves a full example. Glad I wrote tests. Shouldn't merge this with the current changes to fetch RS. A lot of discussion. Still from 2022. Even with the time, it can't be done on stable. Not possible to get the size of a type T. Ready for review in 2023. Aim for a 0.11 timeline. Removed from the 0.13 milestone. So it has been interacted with this year. Batched query support. Okay. I think this is one I need to ask Discord about. I do not understand the context well enough, or the history well enough to understand if we still need it. So let's go to ECS dev. And I could use some context on which seems to have had a long history. And several attempts to get it across the finish line. Actually, we do have a tracking issue for it. 1990. I don't need to bother them. I'll just close it in favor of the tracking issue. And if I get that wrong, they can tell me. Yeah, that should be okay. So backlog cleanup. This one has a long history of attempts to get it across the finish line. Closing for now. Due to inactivity, leaving in place the original tracking issue. And perhaps it could be adopted from there if still needed. The original tracking issue was 1990. So we'll go to 1990 and we'll add an adopt me. Closed PR 6161 during backlog cleanup. If this is could still be adopted. Hey Fuzzy, how you doing? Sorry, I was watching another window. You just got a tier 1 sub. Could still be adopted in 2024. As the PR has been updated several times over the years. Okay, cool. That's 2. We did 2. Did we do 2 or 3? I'm shit at losing track of this. I need to just spend a set amount of time rather than a number. Actually, I think we did 3 because it's at 428 and it was at 431. Okay, that's 3. 7 to go. Now you can wave like that. I know. Who is it? I can't remember if it's. I think it's Jern that thinks that's just tapping your head rather than waving. I need more waving emotes. Okay, skip some rendering logics when the viewport width or height is 0. Oh wait, that's a new PR. We need to sort for old. There we go. Add documentation to camera helper functions using global transform. Don't think this framing is correct. I can see that tapping the head. Yeah, I need to fix all my emotes. They're all a bit dodgy. They look. It's hard to get them right on both light and dark backgrounds too. But I'm in that 3D space now, so I haven't done any pixel art for a while. Formatting and wording issues, repeated doc strings. Yeah. I don't think this one's going to make it across the line. Backlog. Well, let's spell correctly, shall we? Clean up. Closing due to inactivity and requested changes. Yeah. Okay, that's 4. 6 to go. First class support for spawning structures of multiple entities that can be linked together. What does that mean? Oh, blueprints. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be redundant because of BSN. Hmm. Uh, Quite contentious. Yeah, I think this is going to have because we look at the definition for BSN. That was in a blog post. UI and scene evolution proposal. Bevy scene format. Yeah. Backlog cleanup. Closing due to WIP status and inactivity. Also, more recent changes. Current changes such as BSN and required components. Muddy the waters further here. Yep. Okay, that's 5. We're rolling. We're rolling now. We are rolling. Use U64 for change ticks. Do we not do that already? Allows detecting arbitrary old changes, simplifies a lot of code along the way. I would like 4972 merged before you doubles the memory footprint and change detection. Oh, that's not good. Benchmarking, memory cost. Controversial on February 2023. And 6651. Yeah, it's basically the opposite. Okay, so I think we close both of these. Backlog, clean up, closing this and 6651. An alternate approach 6651 due to inactivity. No, and no clear no clear wow. No clear consensus. Okay. So that's 2. Closing this, and what was the previous one? 6327. um, due to inactivity and no clear consensus. Excuse me. Okay, that's another 2 down, leaving us with what? 4 to go? Yeah, that sounds right. Pull requests, oldest. Vertex attribute validation for material. Okay. SPR adds a new trait method, required vertex attributes. Cool idea. Love the overall idea. Surprisingly difficult system to write. Well outside my area of expertise. I don't have an area of expertise. I sentries on it and they're still around. We could ask in rendering. Yeah, let's ask in rendering. I do not understand any of that. Let's go with rendering div. Rendering div. Let me know if it's an idea worth preserving. In which case I'll create a tracking issue. Okay, I'll let them pass comment on that one and we'll move on. Bevy scene add reflect bundle. Mr. GVSV is awesome. Seems to not currently support spawning entire bundles. Allow scenes to spawn complete bundles. Interesting. I do think we need something functionally similar to this. Controversial that's starting to encroach on prefab space and the concerns outlined in the components as bundles conversation. Okay. We support bundles and scene editing scenarios. I feel like this is encroaching on BSN territory again. Closing backlog cleanup. Closing due to inactivity and because it seems like once BSN lands, this may not be quite as relevant. If I've misjudged that, please let me know. Okay. 3 to go. Make the pointers in fetch and queries iterators unions. It's a redo of 5085, an extension of 4800. Co-authored by Boxy. Needs more docs. Requested a review 2 years ago. Micro benchmarks. Is this even a thing anymore? Maybe ECS source query. Compile time check union of 2 different types that differs based on the storage type of a given component. What are you doing, Bevy? Did you chase Ted out of there? Oh no, he's desperate to get outside. Um, hmm. Certainly well documented. I don't know that I'm qualified to tell if this is still useful or not. I think the answer to that question is I am not qualified. It's not referred to anywhere, which is part of the problem. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, wait, adopted 6396. Ah, nice. Sweet, I can close it then. What was the discussion on it? Oh, it's due. Nice. Yeah, okay. So what are we closing in favor of? 15283. Backlog, cleanup, closing in favor of adopting PR 15. God, I've forgotten already. 283. Okay, what do we got left? 2? I think it might be 1, actually. Adding a progress bar widget. I think that's probably going to be a no. Um, okay. Backlog cleanup. Closing due to inactivity. And in light of the significant development effort surrounding Bevy Editor, which will be surfacing any number of new widgets. Okay. We've taken it from, I think we took it from 431 to 421. I might just do one for safety. Let's get it to 420. It's an auspicious number, so they say. Add support for loading subassets as if they were separate files. Put a pause on this till we have more certainty about the direction of the asset system. Yeah. Closing, hang on. Backlog cleanup. Closing due to inactivity and significant changes to asset handling since this PR was first written. Okay, 420. Woohoo. Sweet. Almost up to 10K close. Well, maybe not almost. All right. Nice. Nice. Where's my timer gone for? Have they moved the timer that used to have? Yeah, you just hear funny number 420. Have they moved the timer that used to say how long it was until, like how long? There used to be a timer up on the right that said how many minutes of pre-roll free time you had left. It seems to have gone. Oh well, doesn't really matter, I suppose. It's just weird. It's just weird, like. It's a bit weird. All right. Let us see. Let us see about our new game. Let us see about our new game. It currently consists of a cube. It currently consists of a cube. Is it about my cube? Strange shapes. Can I go run? It's a cube. It's a very important cube. Currently consists of a cube. All right. We have a cube. We like having a cube. It's important to have a cube. Now, let's see if it deploys. You've got to keep it in deployable state. Very important. Strange shapes. And actions. 0 workflow runs. Let's go with get tag v 0.1 1.0. And then what was the thing you do? I've forgotten. If you look in the history, 0.1.0. No. Huh. Apparently I've been watching The Walking Dead. Why? I've forgotten how to push that tag. It's ridiculous. Get status. My brain has gone empty. Well, those things are correct. We did delete all of that. Remove old files. Does that doesn't push the tag though. We're talking get push tag, some sort. Get push tag. Get push tag. Hey Uga, how you doing? How do you push tag to a remote repository? I used to know this. Get push origin tag. There you go. Wow. Get push. It has been a little sec. I've been on hiatus, I suppose you'd say. But I am back. I have returned. I have a new job. I have a new outlook on life. And I am doing a 23-day jam, which has 22 days left to go. That's the longest possible amount of time for me not to get all stressed about it. Basically. Get push tag. Get push origin tag v 0.1.0. Okay, and now we should see. Now we should see one tag. Good for you. While you did all of that, I crashed Roblox Studios. No. How did you make a particle accelerator in a script? Do I even want to know? And now we have a tag. Yesterday. What do you mean yesterday? I just did it now. Did I not just do it now? Now we have an actions run because it runs on tags. As opposed to me, I run on props. Oh, we haven't done team shout out. Hooray. The Benjamin Rivers. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, we got a fail. We already got a fail. We got multiple fails. Let's find out what our fails are. Prepare output directories. Cannot create directory empty. Oh, I think I know about this one. I believe I know. Script kept looping so fast I couldn't even stop the game before it crashed. Nice. Same problem, output directories. The process this toolpath failed with exit code. Failed to clean strange shapes target as it does not exist. Well, that's fair. It doesn't exist. Interesting. Has that been corrected in the upstream Bevy new 2D? Let's find that out. Favorite not found in config. Oh, that looks like something I should fix actually. Oh yeah. Fix IPv6 error on Win10 machine with trunk serve. Huh. Rename, update readme, fuse cargo generate with main branch, update cargo generated instructions. Let's look at the workflow and see if there's any differences. I've been actually able to code quite a bit though. Nice. Made a full-on cloning script and a point system for players. I know next to nothing about Roblox. I know that it's kind of like it has a sort of sandbox environment for you to create your own games in. But apart from that, I know very little. But cloning sounds like you can create a copy of yourself or objects. I don't know. Right, so let's look at the source of release. Not cargo. Workflows. Release. Excuse me. So if we look at our copy of release, which is probably a bit out of date. We have a matrix. We've got app ID. We've got asset path. We've got cargo build binary name. Yes. Get LFS false. Actually, is that the binary name or is it strange underscore shapes? Players and parts. It was annoying at first, but I solved the issues myself without AI. Very nice. That must be satisfying. LSA target. Debug. It is strange underscore shapes D and yeah, it's an underscore. That'll be why it's complaining. So let's look at workflows and we'll change this to an underscore. And we'll create this and add the key for it in a sec. But let's see if that lets us build at least. I'm not sure if we have to push another tag for this to work. Correct target name. Do believe that we would have to. Let's just see. Yeah, nothing's running. So let's go with get tag v0.1.1, get push origin tag v0.1.1. And that should create another build. Help us improve GitHub Actions. All right now. Okay, correct target name. What we want is a web build. Like it's going to populate the cache. Do, 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 do. Ba-do, ba-do. Ba-do, ba-do, ba-do. Oh, we got another error. Ah. Strange shape, home runner work, strange shapes, target as it does not exist. Does target have to be committed? That sounds wrong. Sweeping unused build files. Post populate cargo cache. This sounds weird. Sounds very, very weird. It may be a change that we have already fixed and I just haven't picked it up yet. Cargo cache, cargo cache. Sweep cache true. Let's just turn sweep cache off for now. And stop cache sweep. And get tag v0.1.2. Get push origin tag v0.1.2. Wait, what do you mean unpushed? Oh, I see. I just did that now. No, I didn't. Damn. So it's not going to build. Well, it's not going to include that one. God damn it. Let's try that again. Get tag 0.v 0.1.3. See if we can get this right. Hopefully it stops the previous build. I guess I can just stop it. Oh, they all died anyway. Doo-doo-doo. Anyways, gonna go work on your game and listen to music and hopefully not rage. Okay, don't rage. Definitely don't rage. You'll be fine. I believe. Good luck. Still trying to clean that. But I told you not to sweeping unused build files. Is there another sweep that I didn't see? Nope. Weird. This is in post-populate Kaggle cache. So weird. So weird. Good boy, Ted. Good dog. Why is it doing that? Why does it think this directory doesn't exist? Strange shapes, target. It should do. It built. Oh, we got ads. Oh, wait, is it because it failed earlier? And so it's like, yeah, it died. Prepare output directories. Yeah. rf temp. Make dir temp binary env app. Cannot create directory empty string. Okay, so env app. Yeah, you're right. That is not a name that exists. Did I remove one too many things? Set up environment. Install dependencies, output directories, env app. What is env app? Is this a bug? Or have I just missed something? The latter is far more likely. App short name, package name. Where is this defined? What? Oh, there are too many apps. Too many apps. Env app. Env app. It's all over the place, but where is it defined? What on earth? Hmm. I am confused. Did we remove it at some point? Two weeks ago? Refactor env variables in release workflow. 2 months ago. Used to be outdoor. Which is much more descriptive if you ask me. But where does outdoor come from? Where did it come from? Ah, here we go. Outdoor. Echo outdoor is temp package, blah, blah, blah. But where is app defined to replace it? Oh, here we go. App. Okay. All right. I missed that. All right. So I guess I lack that line. I've got package, but I don't have app. What's your problem? App suffix is not defined. Right. which only exists in one, the Mac OS build, which I'm not going to be doing. So there's really no need for it. I can just use package name everywhere. Well, no, I can't. But I'll just do it this way. And tag v0.1.4. Is that right, TD? Good boy. Okay, let's see how we get on there. What's the pull request on this one? Oh, yeah. Just have a look at that. Look at our web build. All right, we seem to have actually progressed, which is nice. Maybe we can go to itch and create this game. Dashboard. Create new project. Strange shapes. It's a game. It has a zip or HTML file that will be played in the browser. In development. And draft. Ooh, it's a bit white. Let's change that. Edit theme. Dark mode. Dark mode. More options. Color. I don't know. Dark. Text. Light. Something like that. This background can be dark red. I don't know. We'll fix that later. We'll fix it in post. It should stop everybody from getting blinded to some extent. And then we look for access codes. Distribute. Not distribute. External keys. I forget where this is. I have to look it up. How's our build going? Still going? All right, so let's go Bevy new 2D. Read me. The workflows for more information. Releasing. Oh, the Butler credentials. Yep. Your itch.io API key. Yep. So I will do that off screen, I do believe. since it seems prudent. Seems prudent to me. Seems very prudent. Go to settings. Secrets and variables, actions. Butler credentials. Oh, that's right. I can't get that value from there. I might have to create another one. Okay, dashboard. Forget exactly where it is. Bevy new 2D. Do a little one password magic. API keys. And we'll go through to there. Update action secret. Or the new repo should be called Butler Credentials. Actions. Repository secrets. Set that up. Add secret. Okay. And it would have finished the build, but oh no, it didn't actually. Icons to this method are incorrect. Really? We're using Leafwing Input Manager 15. I wonder if that's correct. Action datum tick. Oh, yeah, because they will have updated for 15, which is about to be released. So I should pin that last version. What have I got in cargo? I've got 15. That should probably not be 15. Releases. Tags. 15 on August 9. Oh, no. So what is that error? Is that a web-specific error? Or is this something I should know about locally? I haven't seen this before. What is it failing on building? It's failing on building Leafwing Input Manager itself. Huh. That's weird. I do not know why that would be. See if there's anything in there. Issues. Wow. What? See how to build was 590. Oh, this looks like the same problem. Yeah. So maybe I need to switch to main branch until the next release. So let's go for yeah, let's do that. So we'll go get equals Leaf Wing Studios, Leaf Wing Import Manager. Grab wasm bug fix or LWIM. What if you can tag a commit? I mean, that's what tagging is, but I wonder if you can like do it at the same in the same step. Get tag v 0.1.5. Oh, they just left, Fuzzy. She let them out of the room. Yeah. And then push origin tag v 0.1.5. The third. Okay, let's see if we can get an actual build this time. I don't know if anyone's on for Team Green today. Oh, no shout out. That's weird. I haven't shouted out for ages. I wonder if it's failing. Oh, yeah, bad request. The broadcaster is not streaming live or does not have one or more viewers. That's awesome. Wait, was that me? I don't have one or more viewers, or the person that I'm shouting out does not? That's hilarious. Who did I shout out? Oh, the stream's offline. Oh, well, that would explain it. That was weird. I think I lost network connection. That was very strange. My bitrate's got that horrible red line on it. Oh, we'll see what happens. Strangely enough, my webcam's the only thing that's working. Okay, error of the operation was cancelled. I think it's more likely that I got knocked offline. Lock file needs to be updated. Locked was passed to prevent this. Okay. We seem to be back. See if this actually runs locally now that I've changed it. Yeah. What does credits do? Bugger all. Okay. So now, assuming I committed that, which I did not. V 0.1.6. We will eventually get this working. right. Oh, Tilly's decided to go and chew elsewhere, I see. From night to day. Yeah, that camera gets weird with light adjustment. Okay, how did we do? We're still building? Really? Or is it just that it hasn't refreshed? Nope, still building. I'm sure at some point I'm going to discover the limitations of 3D games on the web. But I'm pretty sure it can display a cube. I know it can do that much. There's an interesting Bevy example that I want to try and implement. Hey, Coolio, how you doing? Either that or Cool 10. I may have mispronounced. No, not that one. There is one with a post-processing thing. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I am sorting out a CI thing that lets me, yeah, see this effect. I'd be really interested in this effect. It uses post-processing in a custom render pass. That's kind of cool. But I also don't know. It obviously works on the web, which is nice, but some of the web GPU examples don't. So let's look at the 3D rendering ones. Co0 L10. Oh, yeah, look at that. Well, there you go. Now I know. Okay, so let's look at 3D Bloom. That'd be a good test. Looks like maybe it doesn't. Let's give it a sec. See if anything in the yeah, web GPU examples. Unable to find a GPU. Well, I absolutely have a GPU, so yeah, so maybe that's not going to be a thing. What does work? Custom mesh? Nope. Fog? Nope. Bummer. Hey, Zen at Twitch, how you doing? Orthographic view, does that work on the web? Oh, I see lots of these don't. That's a bummer. That is a distinct bummer. I'm doing okay. How you doing? We're waiting for a build and looking at some Bevy 3D examples while we wait to see which ones work on the web and which ones don't. Only supported on Chrome starting with version 113 and only on desktop. Spotlight. None of these do. It's a bummer. It doesn't fill me with hope. Imagine this is the way you find out your GPU is not installed. Exactly, right? No, it's definitely installed. And we can prove that because we can go to Bevy and we can go cargo run example. Oh, sneeze. I'm going to go with spherical area lights. Yes, yes, I did. I did mean that. You're right. This one should find my GPU. But if so many of these things don't work, that's concerning. Guess I just have to give up the idea of having an active web build for some of it. Or feature limit it somehow. There it is. Hey, look, I have a GPU. So yeah, bummer. So what are the limitations? I wonder. I know that you can have. I know you can have only a limited number of threads, like one thread, or something like that. Volumetric fog. Does that work on the web? Nope. Animation graph. This is not Actually, it is 3D. Man, it fails. These are all the web GPU examples. Cubic curve. Nope. So really the only one, it could be the browser, but it's a recent Chrome. The only ones that work, I know this one works. Oh, interesting. Maybe only the first couple work and then they need a reload. What was the one I had before? It was that post-processing one. Obviously the 2D shapes. Oh, okay. Well, unless I'm just not waiting long enough, but I'm pretty sure these have got errors in them. Yeah. Failed to create web GPU context provider. Maybe I haven't set the experimental allow. I thought I had in this browser. Maybe I reinstalled it. Linux is behind a flag. But I swear I said that. Enable unsafe web GPU. It's disabled. Hey, look at that. The Bloom one works for you. Oh, we got raids. Ryan 2K, thanks so much for the raid. Sorry, I wasn't looking. Shout out Ryan 2K. Apologize for raiding and leaving. I've been live for the past 10 hours. What? That's ridiculous. Get some sleep. But I hope it was an amazing stream, whatever it was. That's so nice of you. We've just discovered that my oh, thanks for the follow too. We've just discovered that my browser had web GPU turned off, so we're about to decide if all of these now work. I might need to reload. I probably do need to reload. Let's just kill that browser. Relaunch. There you go. Oh. I just turned off my stream tracking. Hopefully I didn't turn off the actual stream. GPU wasn't installed after all. Well, I mean, it's kind of true. It wasn't installed in a way that was usable. Let me just readjust a few windows here. Good luck with the stream. Hope my students will be nice. You have a classroom overlay. What? Okay, let me get some shit arranged again now that I've had to restart all the stuff that I was using to run the stream with. Oh, you wanted the student. Nice. What have you guys been learning? Okay, so let's try Bevy engine org. Examples web GPU. Hopefully we'll be back in business. I wonder why some of them worked at all. 3D scene. Come on. Runtime error unreachable. Web GPU on Linux requires GLES compat or command line flag enable features Vulkan or command line flag enable features Skier Graphite. What? We were looking for someone to raid, so you recommended me. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Yeah. Enable features Vulkan, you would think, because, hey, sensible. What is GLES compat? What happens if I run... Don't believe Sensei actually streamed for 10 hours. I thought that's what he said. Let's try. Let's try Google Chrome stable. Enable features equals Vulkan, was it? And try the same thing. Ah, interesting. Okay, so that works. All right, cool. Let's see if we can make some more interesting stuff happen then. It's a bummer that you have to do that, but better than nothing. All right, so let's try some of these more complex 3D ones, like fog. Yay, we got fog. All right. We apparently have a GPU now. So if we look at the output, yeah, we don't get all those warnings now. And it finds my GPU as AMD Radeon 7900 XTX. Screen space ambient occlusion plugin not loaded. GPU lacks support. R16 float does not support text usage as storage binding. Yeah, I think I already knew that. Okay. Gonna take the dog for the walk. Have a good one. No worries, man. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, and the dog is freaking out. Thank you. Okay, cool. So that works. Happy about that. Have a look at the others and make sure that they're all working. Yep. And where was volumetric fog? Because that's a really cool effect. Ah, this one. Ooh. Don't think that's working as well as we might hope. Interesting. Yeah, not so much. All right. Supposed to look like that. What about just vertex colors, basic stuff? Yeah, okay. All right, cool. Let's see what happened to our build. So we go back to strange shapes and actions and see if we got to deploy. Looks like we did. Upload to itch worked. So let's go to the itch.io game and see if it actually worked. Sure, let's go there first. Dashboard. Strange shapes. Oh, terrible colors. Terrible, terrible colors. Failed to find index HTML. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go to edit game. Strange shapes Linux. Strange shapes web. This file will be played in the browser. Save. View page. Run game. play. Hey, and we got a cube. All right, so that's a very complex way of arriving at an HIO deploy, but we got there. I need to change this red because it's going to bug the hell out of me. Add theme. Let's go back to something nice and muted. That'll do for now. Okay, so we can do that. Nice. We should enable full screen. So edit game. Embed options, width and height. I don't know. What's 720p? What's the other number for 720p? 1280, right? Mobile friendly, automatically start on page load. Full screen button. Yeah. That should do it. All right. So we have something that's capable of showing a cube. Terribly exciting. Linux build is 20 meg. All right. Sweet. Okay. So we got to that point. Now we can progress to actually building things. How about we start by getting camera controls working? So if I look in camera, oh, I'm not even in the right directory. Let's go to strange shapes. The jam we're building for is spooky, Bevy spooky jam. This one. The theme is eldritch, maddening or cosmic or incomprehensible. Can inspire horror, confoundment, or just make you feel small. Which I think sounds pretty interesting. 22 days to go. All right. Need a slip of my tea after all that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I followed Ryan 2K back. Did not. Here we go. Done. Okay. Now, camera. So we've got record player directional input. If input press with W, S, A, and D. Okay, so this is not, this is just a copy of the original player movement control from Bevy New 2D, but it's not really applicable to what we want to do here. So we're spawning a camera with name new 3D camera, and we're spawning a point light, and we give it an offset from the original transform. We don't use either the camera or the light from Blender. So our Blender scene is just player blend, which is a cube. Surprise, surprise. It's just a basic cube, but it does have a camera and a point light, except that mine are placed in different positions, I guess. Okay, so we can get that to our game, but the movement controls don't do anything. So let's fix that. We want to be able to move the camera in space. And I did actually write an example showing some of this not too long ago. So let's see if we can find that. That's in Bevy examples. What is it called? Camera? Something camera? Camera orbit. That's it. Okay. Orbit camera around a static scene using pitch, yaw, and roll. And I guess we would just always orbit around wherever the player was, the player being the cube. So let's, since I wrote all of this anyway, let's, well, with help, let's basically use this system, make it reusable. That was the whole point of writing it. So we've got orbit, we've got instructions, which we don't need, but those are basically mouse up or down pitch. Oh, this was using mouse controls. That's right. I don't know if I really want to do that. I'd rather use keyboard. Would I rather use keyboard? I wonder if I'm going to constrain the camera a little bit so that you can't just roll around the entire object. But let's just get some camera controls working for now. Let's assume that we're going to use WASD to move the player. And so for this, we'll use, for camera controls, we'll use something different. Maybe mouse. We'll start with mouse and see how we feel about it. So add systems, update orbit. So let's use this. I'm going to say, shall I say camera orbit or just orbit? I think orbit's fine. I wonder if just adding this is going to be enough. Inset, app set, update, playing update, which runs only when the game's in the playing screen. Didn't like that at all because camera settings doesn't exist. So let's make that happen. Init resource camera settings. Oh, right. FracPy is an import that comes from standard F32 consts. And this comes from, let's say core range. Oh, ops range. Okay. Standard F32 ops range. No, standard ops range. That one, I think. Oh, man. Okay, we're still not quite there. Accumulated mouse motion. That's right. It's not in the Bevy prelude. And in fact, it's not in Bevy yet. It gets released in 15. Oh, that's annoying. How badly will I screw things up if I use the main branch? It's going to suck. There's so many changes coming down the pipeline. Um, I could use the old way. Man, I can't wait till 15 comes out. It's only about a couple of weeks away. Hopefully. I suppose I should do it the old way. Maybe. I wonder what commit I would need to get accumulated mouse motion. I could just use Bevy at that commit. Bevy 15 at that commit. Let's find out. Pull request. Oh, come on. There must be a pull request. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, yes. Okay. I think I did that one, so I know that commit is going to be fine. So, in fact, that was my first commit. um, so what was the commit? 848 E7FA. So if I went to cargo, can I pin to a commit? I'm pretty sure I can. Get Hube. Is it commit? Hope it's commit. 848 E7FA. Hopefully this works. Otherwise I'll have to look up the method. Okay, well, first of all, we need a comma. Yeah, let's just see what happens. If I get back to that file, it's taken that away, so it knows about accumulated mouse motion now. Let's see if it runs. Might not even build because of that change. I hope it will. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. We wait for the build. We wait very long for the build because we changed all the bevy. It might actually break some downstream libraries. I hope it won't. We'll see what happens. Oh, maybe I should have done a bevy clean. It looks like it's still building a bunch of 14.2. Not a bevy clean, a cargo clean. We wait for the build. Which takes forever. because my PC is slow. Well, it's not that slow, but it's a little slow. I really, really should not have bought an i5. The hell's I don't know. Can't plan for the future. Should just always buy the gruntiest possible PC ever, no matter what. Now I'm pretty sure all of the CPU is maxed out. Probably hitting 100 degrees. You can't be good for it. Just frustrating. Okay, yeah. I probably shouldn't have expected that to work. So I guess the trick here would be to also update things like Bevy Asset Loader. Oh, we got lots of stuff cropping up now. Let's look at asset tracking. Yeah, we got shit happening. Really mutable state. Consider annotating screen with derived states. I think I did. Yep. Okay, let's look at cargo again. Maybe we can get away with this yet. Maybe we can get away. Maybe we can. Yeah, let's go to a branch release for Bevy Asset Loader. Let's just check that there is one. $10 months ago, 3 months ago. We got a 15 branch. Nope. Damn. Last month. I mean, I can try, but I doubt if that is recent enough to be working. But let's try anyway. Class I. Dashes or underscores? Underscores. Any other packages? Not really. All right, let's give it a crack. Oh, accumulated mouse motion no longer found in the scope. Damn it. Oh, I see. It still wasn't in Prelude. Camera 3D bundle is now deprecated because we're using Camera 3D instead. Inserting it will now also insert the other. Oh, yeah, required components. Oh, my God. Oh, we're down the rabbit hole now. Camera has died. Gotta love it when that happens. That's better. Okay, we're down the rabbit hole now. We may as well. Let's see how bad this turns out to be. All right. DRS Bevy. I would like the development docs. Can you give me those? Can I get 15 dev? Ooh, I can't. Surely I must be able to somewhere. All right. Wonder where you can get the dev docs. Camera 3D. Default. How do you set the transform? Is there like a with transform from config? This is deprecated. Hang on. Are these just deprecation warnings? Can we get away without it? Maybe. No. Resources not implemented for dynamic assets. Hmm. That whole freely mutable states thing. I've seen that before. It's not a resource. Asset collection is a sealed trait. You implement it, you also need to implement resource, which is not accessible. Did we just stop streaming again? No? YouTube's giving me all sorts of weird warnings. Oh dear. Network is weird today. I'm actually tired. Thinking about raiding out while I sort out this hideous dependency issue. Who's on? Let's go over to Hypnotic Games today. See what they're up to. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch up with you guys later.